Okay, hello, it's Monday, July the 14th. Look, these chickens right here have never had a whole head of cabbage before. I've gave them cabbage leaves, but this morning they've got a whole head of cabbage. And look at them over picking at it. They got a whole head of cabbage to work on. And a couple of them are pecking at it, but I think the others are wondering what it is. I've gave them cabbage leaves before, but they've never had their own cabbage. They've got a whole head of cabbage. Isn't that cute? And of course we got the roosters, chickens roosting. They're already up there. But I don't know, I think they're afraid of that cabbage. Look, a couple of them are pecking at it. But look, if you don't know Jesus today, good day to call on him. Ask him to come in your heart, forgive you of your sin. And if you believe just a simple little prayer like that, it'll save you. You got to believe it from your heart. Believe it from your heart. And God will save you. And pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for our country. Pray for all those suffering flood victims. And up in western North Carolina places, again up in there, they say it's flooding again. So keep them on in prayer. Pray for our government, both sides, that they'll do the right thing. They're starting to come around to that cabbage. Look, they're starting to come around. We got 5 going after it now. Yeah, before I just gave them leaves, banana. I gave them cabbage leaves, and they really enjoyed it. But I give them something, give them a whole one today, let them work on it. And look here. Let's see what we got here. We got another cabbage on the rope over here, a big one. I can't forget my other girls, but they've had plenty of them. They know what to do with it. They're experts at eating that cabbage. And of course, there was a small, let me get around here. We had a small little rain yesterday. And of course, I don't know if you can see it, they're drinking out of the mud puddle. It's kind of hard to see out here. But look, they're drinking out of the mud puddle again. But these chicks here, they're catching on real quick. Except this one is a cabbage on a chain. It's not a cabbage on a rope. It's gonna be another warm day today. Hey, yeah, yesterday, it was prime ribeyes on sale for $8.99 a pound. And I went out of there with as many as I could get in the cart. And I was real concerned that if I could get them all in the refrigerator yesterday. But they fit in there. We got them all in there. And going to try to get them grilled up here real quick and then freeze them. But those ribeyes look really good. Like I said, what I read online, they're bought locally in Florida, and the meat is So I'm glad for that. Hey, that's cabbage on a chain right there. Yeah, they're working on it. Put a cabbage leaf over there too. They're working on that. And let's go back over here. These, look, they'll have that picked down probably before this afternoon. It'll be, there won't be a trace of it. Cabbage on a rope. And right here, see, there's a, can you see it? There's a mud puddle there. And that's, they're all drinking out of the mud puddle, of course. Hello, Buffy. Hello, little Buff. And the bird rock. And of course, at my feet, there's always a cat. Well, they're doing a good job on that cabbage head. But yeah, like I said the other day, I had some purple cabbage, and they wouldn't touch it. Yeah, I gave them some watermelon yesterday evening, and well, after I got back from the store, we cut a watermelon and gave them some watermelon, and they go crazy over the watermelon. So all of them had some watermelon to help cool them down, you know. But they're doing good out here, even though it gets pretty warm. They're doing good. They're plenty shaded. They got plenty of, like right there's that's got 12 gallons of water. There's another 12 gallons in the building, and they've all got plenty of good cold fresh water. And like I said, that thing acts like a cooler. It keeps the water good and cold. But look at them go. Look at them go on that cabbage. Yeah, they're catching on. Y'all be safe out there. Have a wonderful work week. You know, if you're where it's really hot, stay out of the heat. I'll take my own advice this afternoon. I try to get everything done in the morning, and then in the afternoon I pretty well stay in and catch up anything I need to do inside. And I'm pretty caught up on everything, so even the dishes are pretty caught up. Look, they like it. Chicken Explorers. Does your chickens, of course, they like cabbage, don't they? You give them a cabbage every now and then? Yeah, that'll keep them occupied for a while today. They seem to like it. And I'm going to turn around here. Here's the cabbage on the rope. Yep. They'll have that thing torn apart. I say they'll have it ate by noon. But we got cabbage on the rope going on there. And we've got the guard cat going. There's another one coming by they'll rub your legs and trip you. And of course, Thumper, I saw her go up a tree a while ago. Look, don't they look great, don't they? I love seeing them enjoy that cabbage. Yeah, they're really enjoying it. It gives them something to do. I like to give them apples too, but you have to be careful with apples, the seeds. And same thing with watermelon. But the apples especially, you don't want to give them the seeds of apples. So, I give them apples, I cut them up, make sure I get the core out of it with the seeds. But they'll eat apples too. But yeah, they're really enjoying that. Let's walk over here. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, there went Thumper. She's gone. But anyway, y'all have a great day today. Look. Okay, I really love my chickens. They're looking healthy. They seem happy. But I really like giving them treats and stuff, and back up on the rooster already. But look, some of them, they're really picking at that cabbage. Well, I don't think it's 6 a.m., but I can feel the humidity coming up again, so I'm going to make my way back inside. But I thank everybody, all my subscribers. Thank you for all the good comments. And leave me a comment and let me know where you're from, what country, what state. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, they're going after that cabbage. Well, y'all have a wonderful, great day, and stay safe out there. God bless you.